Great. Thank you very much, Wendy. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this introduction to blockchain. Question: do you feel like that already? I certainly hope not, but this leads to a bigger question, perhaps. When you do a presentation before a group, be it a large group or even a small group, maybe your team at work, maybe a class of students of, say, 25 or 30 students or something like that. How long is it before you look out in your audience and you see that? That is to say, whoops, and I'm not, unfortunately, Wendy, I'm not able to advance right now.
Try clicking in the center of the screen.
Okay. There we go. Thank you so very much. Yes, I clicked off. I apologize, everyone. So I'll go back. How long is it before, when you're making a presentation, before you have that first lapse of attention in those who are attending? Well, the answer may surprise you. It's 30 seconds. Yes, the research has shown that once someone begins their presentation, individuals start to have a lapse of attention at about 30 seconds. Now, what the research showed us is that the frequency of these attention lapses is much more than we first thought. Again, the first spike in your attention lapse might occur about 30 seconds into the lecture, and then you kind of come back in and reconnect, but then you have that next spike again that occurs at about 4.5 to 5.5 minutes into the lecture, and then after that, typically someone will lapse into inattention about every 2 minutes or so after that. So the frequency of these attention lapses was much more than we first thought. But what's also interesting is the length of the attention lapse is much shorter. Most of these attention lapses were maybe around a minute or so in length. So I mapped out the first 15 minutes or so of this presentation. And you can see that the first lapse in attention, and some of you may already be there, occurred at about 30 seconds in. And then you'll come back in and reconnect at about 1:30 and stay reconnected until about 4 minutes and 30 seconds when you'll lapse out again, and then you'll come back. So if you map out something like this, you see, wow, there's really not a whole lot of time there where you have individuals' attention. So as we said, these lapses occur more frequently than we used to think, but the breaks in attention are rather shorter than we used to think. However, there are fewer attention lapses when there are questions that are interspersed in the presentation or during demonstrations. And that makes pretty good sense to us, doesn't it? So what I've done for this presentation on our introduction to blockchain is I'm not going to have demonstrations, but I do have a series of questions that are interspersed throughout the presentation to get us to come back in and to reconnect, if you would. And the questions have an opening slide like that. So anytime you see a slide like that, you know that what is upcoming is one of those, what I simply call wake-up questions. So let's jump in with our first wake-up question. What is the most in-demand software developer job today? This is according to Hired.com. Is the most in-demand software developer security? Is it mobile app? Is it gaming? Or is it something else? What do you think it might be? The answer is it's something else. Specifically, the most in-demand software developer job today is that of blockchain engineer. That's right. You can look at the results here from this Hired.com survey, and blockchain engineer far outpaces security engineer, embedded engineer, data engineer, and even machine learning engineer. This was, to me, very surprising when I first saw it. And here is a narrative from the Hired.com. They say data from Hired's marketplace reveals that global demand for blockchain engineers is, their words, through the roof. 517% increase year over year. There was an explosion of demand in the past 12 months for developers who have those blockchain skills. And Hired.com says, we expect demand to continue growing as businesses begin implementing their countless use cases, from digital identity, smart contracts, to workforce management and distributed data storage. That's rather interesting, isn't it? In fact, I think it's very interesting. But we can even go farther. Had I put this presentation together this morning, which I did not, but had I put it together this morning, I could have included a brand new report from LinkedIn. LinkedIn yesterday said in an annual report that blockchain professionals are at the top of the list of hard skills that are highly sought after. In fact, LinkedIn says that blockchain professional expertise is even higher than cloud computing, analytical reasoning, artificial intelligence, user experience design, business analysis, and for marketing people, even affiliate marketing. They go on to say that blockchain's novel way to store, validate, and authorize, move data across the internet has evolved to securely store and send any digital asset. So once again, the validation comes from LinkedIn, just as we saw from Hired.com. Burning Glass has reported that blockchain developer job openings in 2018 had grown 316%. Well, let me clarify. This is 2019 data, and they said the growth was based on 2018. Anyway, created over 12,000 job openings, medium advertised salary, about $125,000. This was based on a report Burning Glass did in December 2018, comparing 18 to 2017. The site Upwork says that freelance employment website Blockchain Skills were second in place behind skills of those in robotics. Wow. Here's another quote from them. It says, blockchain appears to be the next uncharted, highly talked about technology, similar to what cloud was back in the mid-2000s. Again, its growth exceeded 2,000% for 3 quarters in a row.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also getting complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.